Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome to another running and reading vlog. Today starts our 10K training plan. Today is Wednesday, so this is going to be a very short vlog this week because I did take off after my 5K last week. I did the 5K on Saturday. I took rest days Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I only figure that, it's only fitting that I film this while resting, which is why I'm not outside running right now. It's actually very early in the morning. Ash is not even awake yet. I just woke up early, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and tell you about my training plan real quick because I'm going to run today. Today is Wednesday. We are going to run, I don't know how long, 2 miles. I don't know. We're just going to make it up. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to run when we get home from school today, almost more like a recovery run, as they say, or whatever, after my 5K on Saturday. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. I did do a little bit of my hip exercises, like some stretches and some yoga and stuff last night because I was a little bit sore. I wasn't as sore as I thought I would be after the race since I did run it way faster than I wanted to because I just can't run slow apparently to save my life. Literally to actually cause me from being in pain. So I thought today I would just tell you about my training plan and the new book I just started. I say just started. I'm already like 35% or so of the way through it, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. So the training plan, let's take a look. I made this over spring break and I think I'm going to keep it as is for now. We'll see if I wind up editing it a little bit. Now this is not exact, so I'm not going to follow this to a T every single week. This is just like the ideal training plan, but if it varies, it's totally fine. If I only get 2 strength training workouts a week, it's fine. I don't have to do exactly these days that I've planned out on here, but what I'm going to try to do is 3 runs per week, and I know that's like pretty much set in stone. And the 3 runs are the long run, of course, which will be on a weekend. That'll be getting ready to lead up to the 10K, which is 6.2 miles, but I'd like to be running more than 6 miles by that point so that I can run the 6 miles faster. I can do the 10K faster because I've got 10 weeks. So I'm pretty sure I can be ready for a 10K in I don't know, 6 weeks. I mean, I can already run a 5K. So if I can do 3 miles now and I only have to add 3 more miles on in 10 weeks, like that's, I could add on like half a mile a week and be okay, right? I don't know. How does that math work out? I'll look into that a little bit more, but it's way too early for me to be doing math. Okay. Then there's obviously going to be some sort of, I don't know, high intensity workout, whether it's more like a HIIT workout kind of thing where like really high speed intervals basically, right? And then like walking and then high speed and then walking. And that's what I did before when I trained for my 5K to get my PR, and I might do that again, but I might try to also intersperse like some hills and other things that I've heard about. I don't know what all the options are out there. People always talk about other things and I don't know what they are, like strides and fartlicks, and I don't know what those words are. I don't know what that means. So maybe we can do some research together in this video too. And then finally, we're going to have the easy/recovery run each week as well, because I just can't run hard every day, obviously, or long, because I will injure myself. And that's why I'm only doing 3 days a week. I mean, a lot of people would do more, but even when I'm like in half marathon training, like right up into the time of the race in November, I'm going to be doing just 3 runs a week because that's all my body can handle. Now, the other days, I'm going to try to do 3 strength training days per week. And I did read, it said like, make your rest days your true rest days though. So if I want 2 rest days, then some of the other days I might have to double up, which is fine. Like you can do a strength training workout and more of an easy run or something on the same day. So that is what I plan on doing. So right now I have down that I'm going to do Monday. Well, Monday will be a rest day, and I don't know why I put Monday on here twice, but Monday will be a rest day because I will have just done my long run on Sunday. Maybe I'll sometimes do it on Saturdays. I don't know, because my husband's doing the marathon, the half marathon also, and the 10K. So like we'll both be doing some long runs eventually on the weekends. And when we get into like the really, really super long runs where we have to run for like hours, we're going to have to break it up and do like my long run on Sunday or his on Saturday or vice versa. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear, because one of us will have to watch Ash, obviously, while the other one's running for that long. Okay, Tuesday will be strength training number 1. And this could be the 3 different strength trainings. I'm still trying to find the exact plans that I want to use. I know I've got to incorporate a lot of the hip workout. I've got to incorporate a lot of the ab workouts that I used to do, maybe even my back workouts I used to do. But then I think I want to try to find like a full body strength. Sorry, my alarm just went off on my phone to remind me to do something. It made me stop the camera, which is super annoying. Anyway, I was just saying, yeah, I'm finding some new strength training workouts. And then Wednesday will be the HIIT training or hill run or whatever I'm going to do, the high intensity one. which I don't dread because they're actually pretty fast. I feel like usually it doesn't really take me that long to do those. So, I mean, because you can only do high intensity for so long, obviously, and then you get like to walk and stuff in between, which is good. And then Thursday could be a rest day, and I can alternate these once again. And then Friday could be an easy kind of recovery run and a strength training day, because I will have just come off of a rest day. And then Saturday could be strength training number 3, and I would try to incorporate different muscle groups than I do on strength training number 2 day, theoretically, or number 1. So I'm not working the same muscles like back-to-back days. Then Sunday could be the long run, and then, because that will have been several days, well, 2 days since I'd run before, and then Monday would be the rest day again. So that's the plan. I don't know. We'll see what sticks. I'm also going to try to keep my heart rate down, which of course is difficult to do for me, but zone 2 or whatever, where you're actually kind of building up your aerobic baseline. I don't know. It's basically getting you into good shape and teaching your body like, hey, here's how to run and here's how to breathe and blah, blah, blah. And that's, for me, zone 2 is, well, it's supposed to be 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So my max heart rate based on my age is 184, which means I'm old now because it used to be like in the 190s. And so my zone 2 is 110 to 129. Keeping it under 129 is so hard. I have to run so slow. But the more in shape I get, the fitter I get, I can run faster and still keep my heart rate down to 129. So that's the goal. It's time for our run. I thought I would go ahead and update you on my audiobooks. I didn't get time to do that this morning. So I am listening to Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. It's my first book by this author, but I know she's written some other pretty popular young adult books. This is YA, and it's also very short. The whole audiobook's only 7 hours long, but the narrator actually goes kind of fast, so I can only speed it up to like 1.25 times speed, which is pretty slow for me. But yeah, she's actually talking pretty fast, and it's way better than I expected. I think I'm like 42% of the way through now. It's been just reading so quickly. I've not even been reading it for 2 days yet, but it's short. I don't know. It's way better than I thought. It's pitched as like a female Jack Sparrow, like a teenage Jack Sparrow, and that's really what she is, and she's actually really likable. It's really interesting to be in the head of this character because it's in first person point of view, present tense, which I usually don't really like, but I'm liking it in this case. It's like, imagine being in Jack Sparrow's head, understanding what he's thinking and like his thought processes, because he's so wild and crazy. And she does a good job of like imagining what that would actually be like. So yes, I'm actually enjoying it. Apparently there's going to be a fantasy element, which I think I've guessed. I have a prediction because there were a couple little hints, and it's very possible that I have guessed it. Also, this car is probably looking at me as I'm literally holding my phone filming, but we're going to turn around and we're not going down this big hill. So we're going to start our run right over here. But yeah, book's going well, and I'm going to probably just listen to music, honestly, during the run because I haven't done that in a while. I'm just going to do a slow, easy recovery run because it's my first run back since my 5K last week. So I'm thinking I'll do 2 miles, but very, very slowly. Come on, she's slowing me down, but look at that. Pretty good heart rate. I'm 36. I've seen worse. It's over. Here's my time. I had to take Ella back with like half a mile to go because a bug almost just flew in my mouth. Did you see that? Oh, funny story, by the way. Oh, well, anyway. Okay, I'll tell you the story in a minute. Time, yes. Ella had to take her home. She couldn't make it. I had literally half a mile left. I had to stop and take her home and then run another half a mile. No, the funny story is my husband had a bug. Well, it's not even funny. It's definitely not funny for him. He had a bug fly into his eye. It was like a tiny bug while he was running. And he literally got it. It was infected like the next day. Because I guess it scratched it or something. And he had to go to an urgent care and literally get this like cream to put in his eye because he had pus and it was gross. But yeah, this run was a lot harder than I expected. I don't know if it's because I haven't run since the 5K and my legs were tired. I don't know. It was tough. It's not too hot. It's only like 67, which is a little warm when you're running, but not too bad. So I don't know why it was so hard. I had to do some hills. I don't know. I struggled. I'm like, how did I do that race? I guess it's the motivation of the race or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll update you tomorrow when I try my first big strength training workout. Sadly, it is that time again to work out. I did not do anything yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday, by the way. Today's Friday, and I did nothing yesterday. I didn't even do my hip exercises. I was just too tired, and I decided to take a rest day because I'd walked all day at school. I was just exhausted by the time I actually had time to do anything. So I just didn't do anything. I was like, whatever. Sorry, Ella's stopped here. Originally today I was going to do, so like I said, today's Friday. Wednesday I did like the little recovery run. I thought today I would do sprints. That was the plan. I'd Googled it. I had the perfect thing I was going to use, the training plan, until I realized that Ella can't do sprints with me because she is, I don't think I've told you guys, but she tore her ACL back in December, I guess it was. So I can't take her on sprints, and I had to change and decide to do hill workout today. I don't know where I'm going. There's like somebody over here, so I'm just kind of turning around so I don't look like a crazy person. So I decided to do hill sprints, or not sprints, just like hill workouts. So like here's the plan. I'll just show you right here. You run up the hill, and then you jog back down it. That's basically it. I'm going to do it like, I don't know, 5 times, 6 times, I don't know. I'm going to jog a little bit before then. I'll let you know how it goes. I feel like it's going to be terrible, but I guess there's supposed to be something good about it. I got to do more research about why hill sprints, or not, just hill runs are good. I'm not really sure why. Okay, we found our 2 hills. We are going to go down this one, and then we're going to go up that one, and then probably just go and just keep going back and forth. And of course, Ella had to poop, so that was great. But I did a little just jog to get my heart rate up. Now I'm really scared. I'm really gonna be running up that hill a lot. Done. That was terrible, but it's over. Honestly, it's still better than strength training. I don't know why, but something about it. You just get to run, feel the wind in your face. People thought I was crazy just going back and forth. I'm gonna jog, slow down a little bit. You know, I'm gonna do one more hill. The main hill that I always do is little, but it's a killer. But I'm not gonna stop now. I've done 6 hills. I'm gonna do one more tiny one. I did it. It's over. 2 thoughts. One, well, actually, I guess 3 thoughts. I don't even know. Maybe 2 thoughts. I forgot them all. Who knows? One thought that I had is that this, read the lyrics on the screen. This song, it's by We Are the Fallen. It's like the band that basically Amy Lee started after doing Evanescence. Not Amy Lee. No, it's the Evanescence band with minus Amy Lee, basically. And it's got the lead singer. Is it Catherine McPhee? I don't know. Somebody who's on American Idol is the lead singer. The rest of the band's basically Evanescence. Oop, spinning around. Ella got twisted. Anyway, this song, I was listening to it the entire time I ran up and down the hill. I just played it over and over and over, like 3 times, because it was kind of a long song, like 15 minutes total, I'd say. And the lyrics could not be more fitting. It said something about turning around, wait for you to turn around. That's all I was doing, was waiting to turn around to go back down the hill. And I was like, this is the perfect song. Something about it. It's like really hardcore. And I was like, I'm listening to this. So that was great. So my audiobook, let's talk about it. Daughter of the Pirate King is actually pretty good. Like, it's gonna be a 4-star. It's cheesy, yes. Did I see the first twist coming from a mile away? Yes, I feel like it's very obvious. Because like nothing's really mentioned in this book besides the plot. And then they mention one little thing about some like world building / lore, and they only mention one thing. And I'm like, well, clearly that's gonna be the thing, that's the twist. Obviously. So I saw that one coming from a mile away. Maybe I was supposed to, because I didn't see the second twist coming. I knew that there was something going on that was gonna lead to the second twist, but I definitely did not guess what it was gonna be. So yeah, I mean, it's a little romancy, but honestly, I'm loving being in the head of somebody like Jack Sparrow. You know, it's like, what does Jack Sparrow think? Well, this teenage girl is basically Jack Sparrow. Like, clearly see inspiration. The beginning of this book even has a Jack Sparrow quote as the little, you know, a little dedication page thingy at the beginning. And it's great though. It's like, what would Jack Sparrow think when he's trying to manipulate everybody? And you're like, I don't know. Like, you don't ever know what he's thinking, you know, because he's, you know, kind of morally gray, and you're like, what are his motives? Well, in this you do know, so it makes it even more kind of interesting, because you're like, I see how the other characters view her, but wow, here's what she's really thinking. So if you want to be in Jack Sparrow's head, this is it. And I'm actually thoroughly enjoying that aspect of it. Is it cheesy and silly and young adult? Yes. Will I continue the series? Yes. All right, well, tomorrow we're going to Ashland for the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday will have to be the long run. Tomorrow we're truly doing some strength training while we're in Ashland, probably just in my parents' living room floor. I don't know, family room somewhere. We're gonna do some ab workouts. I don't know. We're gonna find some stuff, and I'm gonna show you what I wind up doing. Surprise, I'm back again. I'm gonna go ahead and do my strength training, just my you know, hip exercises for like 20 minutes while Ash is eating dinner. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I can't believe I'm doing 2 workouts back to back, but if I don't, I'm gonna get my knee hurting, and I'd rather just do them both because I haven't done my stretches in a while, or my hip exercises. So I'm gonna do those just to make sure that I don't hurt my knee. Well, this is the end of the vlog. I am in Ashland doing my just hip exercises. It's time to go eat dinner. I haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's like 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock. Here's what they're doing. Nana, Daddy, Asher.
Asher, look up there, Mama. Mama.
Hi, Asher. People on the internet wanted to see you. They asked for you. Somebody asked. Somebody asked a YouTube comment, you know, to see Asher. So here we are. Anyway, we're at Nana's house. I'm finishing my exercises right now as we speak. I'm not going to get time to do the strength training. It just didn't work out today because we were busy. So sometimes it's just not going to work out. I'll do the strength training another day. I have to do my hip exercises though. So I'm going to do those. I'll wait and do the ab and stuff next week. So follow me next week for more actual strength training. Yeah, we're getting ready to go to Olive Garden for my birthday dinner, which is not remotely my birthday yet for like a week and a half, but we're gonna go anyway because we're here in Ashland and they have an Olive Garden. We don't have one at home. It's kind of far away from us and I have a gift card. So thank you, Nana and Peppy, for the gift card. And then my last update on my book is that I am like 90-some%. I think I have like 40 minutes left of the audiobook and I'm finishing it tonight. I'm giving it 4 stars. They look like bugs.
Whoa.
Whoa. Get him away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm running. Get him away. No. Ah, he's chasing me. So yeah, the book will be 4 stars in the end. Daughter of the Pirate King. The end is a little too cheesy for me. Like, if anything, it's going to go down a little bit in quality. The first part, definitely 4 stars. Honestly, this last part, maybe not quite so much. Maybe it's like, I might give it more like a 3.75 now because the ending is just, this whole ending part is just ridiculous. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but sorry, I'm doing my little crab walk backwards thing. That is my running and reading vlog for this week. So as always, I will say happy trails and happy tales to you, and I will see you next week. Tomorrow we're going for our long run, which this time is going to be 3.5 miles since we did 3 last week. We've got 9 weeks from today until the 10K. So we're going to get this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again on my next adventure next week. Bye.